Broken Country by Clare Leslie Hall is a poignant and emotionally charged novel that explores the unraveling of a peaceful farm life due to a tragic incident. The story centers on Beth and Frank, a couple whose idyllic existence is shattered when Frank's brother becomes involved in a devastating event with a dog, leading to a series of emotional and relational repercussions. The incident forces them to confront unresolved tensions, not only within their family, but also with the broader community, revealing hidden grief, guilt, and long-held resentments. As Beth and Frank struggle to navigate the fallout, they are faced with difficult choices that test the limits of forgiveness, loyalty, and personal growth. Themes of loss, healing, and the complexities of familial bonds drive the novel's emotional core, while the rural setting enhances the isolation felt by the characters. The farm, once a symbol of stability, becomes a metaphor for the fractured relationships and the difficult journey toward emotional reconciliation. Broken Country delves into how trauma can fracture both land and people, and how the past can either bind or divide us. With its raw exploration of human vulnerability and resilience, Broken Country is a deeply reflective and moving story about the power of forgiveness and the painful path to healing. As the story unfolds, Beth and Frank are forced to confront not only the external consequences of the tragedy, but also their own internal struggles. Beth, who has always been the emotional anchor of the family, begins to question her role in the situation and the choices she's made over the years. Frank, meanwhile, grapples with his own guilt and feelings of inadequacy, unsure of how to reconcile his past with the present turmoil. The arrival of Frank's brother, whose actions set the entire chain of events into motion, brings additional layers of tension. His presence reignites old family wounds and forces everyone to reckon with past mistakes they thought were buried. The dog involved in the incident, once a simple part of the family's daily life, takes on symbolic weight, representing the rupture in their sense of normalcy. Throughout the novel, the landscape of the farm itself reflects the emotional decay the characters experience. Once a space filled with warmth and connection, the farm now feels distant and unwelcoming. The land, much like the characters, is scarred, and the question arises whether it can ever return to the way it was, or if it's irrevocably broken, much like the relationships it holds. Ultimately, Broken Country is a reflection on how tragedy can alter the course of our lives, and how healing is never linear. It is a powerful meditation on family, loss, and the slow, painful process of picking up the pieces after everything seems lost. The novel's bittersweet ending leaves readers with a sense of cautious hope, suggesting that while the scars may remain, there is always the possibility of renewal and reconciliation, even in the most fractured of circumstances.